What's up, Chroma Clubbers and Doodle Clubbers? Embrace the power of the doodle. Okay, so today I'm going to show off some cool Terrain Week submissions. I'm going to walk through them and then we'll do a quick Ask CCH. So Lexi with the heart at the end submits this, which I think is really cool, would really be awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and approve it. By the way, let me know what you think of these. Do you think that you would like a world like this? Well, this was by Broken Voices. Um, Thank you. I think it's really nice. I think this would be also cool. This is where I'm torn because we need to figure out how if you use this as kind of a sticker in the world, in the doodle world, how would you make it so that the bottom is more thick or has more depth than the top? If anyone can figure that out, I will give you a 2,500 doodle coin bonus because that's what I'm kind of stuck on. I'm trying to figure out how to do that well. Okay. Broken Voices again submitted a nice sign. I think that's really nice. Cool. Okay, Broken Voices again submitted a tree. I think these are really cool. I don't know. What do you think about these? And what do you think about a world that would look like this? I like it, but I could see how it could get old. So I'm really torn on this. I like it personally, but I also understand that sometimes what I've noticed is that even if I like something, or if I feel like I'm passionate about a certain idea, sometimes I have to change 10% to really have it resonate with everyone else. Now, this, I don't quite understand what it is, so I'm just going to say make something else that is a single item I can add to the doodle world, redo, and resubmit. And that's it. Okay, so Prince Alec. By the way, by broken, I'm just going to say broken. Basically, you can submit as many as you want. So I'm glad she took advantage of that. Thank you. Now, this is a cool flower, so I'm going to go ahead and approve that. Doodle Club Pro Guide submitted a doodle castle. Now, look, I love this castle. The issue is you cannot draw any backgrounds because when you draw backgrounds, it becomes really difficult for me to actually accept it. So, or actually put it into the doodle world. So, and that brings up another good point, which is that, you know, how thick or how much depth is this doodle castle going to have? Look, I'll approve this one because I'll be able to isolate it myself. But for the most part, if you put a background in with the other stuff, I will not be able to easily approve it. Now, this is a really cool tree. Love it. Going to approve it. 3 Sin 3 made a cool flower. It's not complete. So I'm going to just say, love the flower. It needs to be complete, not cut off. Please redo and resubmit. And cool. Okay, Alicia plays. Hi, Alicia. Long time no see. Okay, has submitted one. So let's see how that is. Now, once again, that is not really doodled in Doodle Club. It's not really kind of a doodle sticker. So needs to be an item that's made in Doodle Club. Please redo and resubmit. Since I do redo and submit a lot, I'm just going to kind of copy it so that I can use it more easily when I have to. Okay, I think this is cool. This is like a bowl, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and approve it. And Cthulhu Roars submitted a cool tree. Love it. Okay. Radioactive the Cat. Long time no see. I love this rose. Love it. And I'm going to approve it. Radioactive the Cat again. Cool tree. Love it. So I'm going to approve it. Emerald Ocelot submitted. I don't know what this is. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know. I think I'm just going to skip it for now. Yuri Kuhn asks or makes Rainbow Tree DC Terrain Week. I really love this tree. I just really wish you didn't add any kind of words in it. I'll isolate it myself, but I think this is a really cool tree, so I'm going to go ahead and approve it. Tattletale submitted food and plants. Once again, this is hard to isolate and there's multiple items. So I'm just going to say, please submit only one item per doodle and no words in the doodle. And then please redo and resubmit. And Pink Jam made a really cool I think bird, that would be awesome. I think what would be cool is that you make this and it automatically flies. Okay, Cora Miller. Let's see what she did. This is kind of cool. Yes, it's not the complete item, but I could see people using this as a billboard in the world, so I'm going to go ahead and approve it. Lapis, the Water Witch, made a nice, cool flower. Um, I love it, so approve it. Tranquilizer. Yeah, here's the thing. It's multiple items, but at least there are no words in it. I guess I can kind of isolate this. Forgotten. Bamboo found by water. Honestly, I feel like it needs to be colored in. Um, Bamboo needs to be colored in, and no words in the doodle. Please redo and resubmit. Ribbon. Let's see what ribbon has. A stump. Okay, I guess I could isolate it. So in this case, I'm just going to approve it. And Paris, comma France. Cool flower. I will have to isolate it, so I will approve it. But remember, the background really gets in the way. So when you make these doodles or if you submit them, try to remove the background. And this is the background in the same case, but luckily the flower is kind of isolated, so I'll be able to isolate it. Susanna. Okay, cool tree. Nice to see the parrots on there. Dr. Rainbow. Flower. Okay. I like these, but what do you think? Now you're kind of seeing like what people are submitting. A nice mountain, really like it. What do you think about this? Is this going to work? Do you think that you would want to see a doodle world with this? Nice flower, love it. Um, and because we want to keep the style unique, but I understand that sometimes people seeing the same style all the time may not like it. So still a little concerned about that. But anyways, I really like the submissions. Thanks for them, and I hope I covered yours. Now, on to Ask CCH. RP Kitty, the Undertale Kitty. Actually, let me refresh and see if there's any other questions. Okay, no, we have four. So RP Kitty, the Undertale Kitty asks, "Hey bro, how are you?" Good, that's great. Anyway, do you like video games? Or specifically Undertale? If you don't know what that is, look it up and buy that game on Steam because, oh my lord, it's amazing. Honestly, I really don't like that many video games. The only video games I truly like are kind of where Chroma Club and Doodle Club are going, and because it's related to like people creating stuff. Because look, all the other video games that I see, it's about violence. A lot of it is about violence or negative stuff or attacking people. And I know there needs to be like some of that in a game to get people engaged, but like when it's like 50 to 90% violence, I'm really not into it. So really what I'm trying to figure out is how we can get just as many people who play Undertale to play Chroma Club. And I think that requires creativity in terms of like how to make creativity just as fun as like whatever you do in Undertale. Okay, next question. The Godly Girl plus Wonder Woman and Captain America Fangirl asks, DCH, do you think you can make it to where you can flag more than just 3 comments an hour? The people in chat cuss a lot. Also, what was your hobby when you were younger besides school? Um, I think we can maybe do that. Maybe raise it to 5 or 7 comments per hour. I'm open to that. I'll think about that more. As for my hobbies when I was younger, I would do cartooning. I like to do cartoons. I would also kind of make magazines, kind of related to video games. So I would play video games and actually make magazines kind of related to like what those video games were, reviews, tips and tricks on them, and stuff like that. So I would say those were some of my hobbies. Okay. And so really I was into cartooning and being a cartoonist. I would study drawing and art and stuff like that and get better. And okay, Smugpug asks, what's better, DC or CC, which is Doodle Club or Chroma Club? I would say no comment at this point. I'm working on Chroma Club and I don't want to really bias anything. I just need to focus on it. Thanks for the reminder, and I'm working on it. Finally, the Fluffy Swirl asks, what is your opinion on Donald Trump? Peace. Um, Look, I don't agree with everything he says or does, but one thing that does inspire me about Donald Trump is, look, if you read about it, at one point he was almost bankrupt. And he was in a situation that did not look good for him. And he had to stick it out. He had to tough it out for 5 years. He went through that pain. Yes, he made some mistakes that probably led to him almost being bankrupt, but he survived it. A lot of people would have just quit. He survived it. He came back stronger, and he finally became, or he became president of the United States. So for me, that's like, look, people make mistakes in life. Sometimes people are in a situation that does not look very good. He lost billions of dollars. He was at a point where he lost his family and he had no money, and he kept going and he found a way. And if you would ask someone, is this person going to become president after all that stuff that he did or didn't do or whatever, people would be like, no way, that's crazy. You've ruined your life. But so sometimes people make mistakes, sometimes whatever, but you got to get back on track, on the path. And obviously, don't make the same mistake twice. Don't make dumb mistakes. Sometimes we already know what are wrong things, we shouldn't do them. But whatever, you have to get back on track and make it and come back even stronger. So for me, that's the inspiring story that I get. Because I don't know, like when I think a lot of you are younger, who knows, you may run into challenges, you may, I know some of you want to make stories, creativity, whatever, you may run into challenges, you may run into things where it doesn't even look like it's going to work. And all of a sudden things change and you're all of a sudden president of the United States. So for me, that's the inspiring part. I don't know about the other stuff. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for the questions. Take care and embrace the power of the doodle.